Okay, so good evening or good morning for whatever time it is for the people who are watching this video, and I hope you are okay in an obvious fashion. I have no clue or any reason for this video, but I would still keep it in the open for it to be where it should be. I do not really know why, and I'll probably don't know. There's this part of me inside of me which I really can't shake off or shrug off like normal people do. I don't know how desperately cruel I am to my own self. I just know how much I hate myself. I don't know what to do when I'm ignored. I don't have an idea how to deal with things, how not to notice things, and I feel scared. I feel scared of change, of loss, and I don't know what to do about that because these chemical imbalances I feel at times, I think they are too much for me. The more I get scared about things breaking at times, the more eventual and more painful it gets for me when it really happens. I have always ignored and blocked away feelings for the betterment of people I'm surrounded with all the time. There's an act of heroism in that, and never opening up. Things keep their stability up until you choose to talk to them as a lie or as different reality. Certain ways I think there is no escape for things to go the way you want them to go. I always wanted to be the person who saves people out of the pit and the hole they make for themselves to drown deep inside. But I don't really know if I can be that person for my own self. I don't have a human being which exists inside of me whom I can miss without the guilt and shame that I feel. I am a burnout, and my entire childhood was spent trying to act older than the age I really am. I really was. There's an acceptance in whatever happened to me, all the things which did, and I'm not trying to sympathize with myself of that, because sometimes I believe I do deserve it to be this way. I, in a way, deserved every single one of the things which has ever happened to me. I feel scared, lonely. Sometimes I want things so badly, and I'm not even needed there. Like I'm not even there. So I trample over myself, my hands, my body, my face, my own feelings, whatever I have, just so I can cradle someone else with the love I feel that I am incapable of feeling, or protecting even. I was hurt, so I made it as if I did a grand scheme of big retrieving things be forgiven about the things which hurt me. I think I would be more loved if I just did a lot of good, and that was wrong. I overstay my arrival at places because I feel like if I let someone see me for who I really am, they might understand that I am not a real human being. Sometimes I do not ever stay at all because when I do, it's really hard to get rid of me. I'm deprived of the most normal feelings one could ever think of. I hate just surviving every single day and not even trying to live, not even trying to breathe. I want to go home, rest in my own bed, but I don't really think there is a place for me where I really belong. Someone as sick and distasteful as me will never have a place like that, and it really upsets me and it breaks my heart. It makes me do things just to feel as if I am of no use. I may be drowning, but maybe I'm one of those people who would make themselves go even deeper inside the sea because they don't really want to live. And all these ideas of going to college, having a better life, never really satisfy the feelings I think I don't have. And the void inside of me is never going to get filled because I don't really even want to fucking live. But I do. I do. And I look at children, it breaks my heart because I will never have the feelings they have. I will never have a child of my own, even because I think the guilt of giving my rotten feelings to another person in the world who might never have anyone to blame shouldn't really exist. In a way, I am trying to give an act of mercy for that. It's an act of mercy to not know me, or let go of me, move on from me, because there is a lot of bad in me. I have memories in my head which never really existed because I sometimes want to feel a little warm in my chest about things, a little better about things. Maybe life would have been much, much better if I was an animal. At the very least, then I would either be loved unconditionally or loved for a reason for some time. I hate being who I am. I hate being alone. More than that, I hate feeling alone. There's no amount of people who can make me feel any less alone in my own body. I sometimes cut myself just to get out of my own skin because I just want to leave my body and just fucking go away. I beg God to take me with Him when I'm asleep, which hurts because I do not really believe in God. and I've locked away my feelings because I feel trapped because of them. But sometimes they leak out the most terrible ways, in ways I never want them to happen. I think it's terrible to live with me. I don't think anyone can love me for who I am for a really long time. They make things sick, whether and die. And if I don't make them feel that way, it just means that I'm lying to the people who think I'm good enough to save their energy for. Sometimes I just do not really want to feel anything at all. Maybe it would be better than feeling everything so much. Don't really know if I have any sickness or if I'm depressed. Some things really take you lower than a barrel does, and there's so much pain, and I have no clue how not to look at it. I hate myself, and I hate myself so much. I hate that I cannot forget things which upset me, because forgetting is just not the way it goes. Human memory is just tough to remember when things pass away for a longer period of time. It just means that I have to live with who I am for my entire life, and it will only add up after this, and I cannot save myself. I was once someone's child, and I never got to be that way or feel that way. I was always scared to be home. I was scared to be a disappointment. I did not know what to do with myself. I always felt myself to be who I am right now, and that breaks my heart. I hate looking at my own body, my skin, my thin limbs, and my addictions. I don't romanticize the idea that I am a terrible human being. Even if I'm not a terrible human being, I feel like one. Because no matter what the fuck I do, I'm always late at things and I wrong things. I punish myself for that. I won't eat, I won't sleep, and I won't even have the power to do normal things. I do not know how human touch feels like, because even when I am touched, I feel like there is a barrier which can never be pushed away. I do not really know if there's a word decided for how I feel yet. Maybe it does exist, but what's the point in just verbalizing the pain I feel? Even this video is useless when there's an astounding amount of guilt for just breathing. It just does not matter who you are, where you go, who you are with. I think there's something wrong with me. Maybe if the only way to stop feeling bad is to never feel anything at all. Which is easy to say, but I've seen people do it so easily when it came for me, which gave me relief. because it just made me feel that in a way it's better for them to be out of the pit, which is me. When people who stay with me, they start to hate me, and that's okay because I really try a lot, and I wish I had the resolve to end it right now. And these words, they never came out. I just don't want to live the way that I have to do every single second of my life.